can be only one winner.
Who was I talking to again? Yeah, doesn't matter.
Oh, fight now!
Live and let die.
Fight!
So one last talking point, since I don't want to keep you past like,
No problem.
oh god, it's half an hour, but on the topic of just generally starting a YouTube channel, because as you've just explained, it's a pretty damn heavy commitment, and even just doing general gameplay commentaries, that just takes a long time too.
Right.
It seems like everyone wants to start it, and I kind of wanted to get your take on the notion of just starting a channel, because like lately there have been a lot of kids who've been wanting to jump on this bandwagon, but at the same time, it's not really for everyone, I imagine.
Right.
Like, as far as time constraints and, like, the dedication you need and time you actually need to make something like this big.
Yeah. I'll give, like, kind of a personal example of that. I think just in general, if you're going to invest in doing something like building a YouTube channel, like building a subscriber base or a fan base or a collection of people that are just frequently coming to and watching your videos, you got to realize, like, why are you doing it? Like, why exactly do you want to keep doing these things? Well, I think the reason behind a lot of my earlier videos is that I like that thing like I was talking about. I like hype, and I like getting people excited. And my early Street Fighter content, or, you know, the Call of Duty stuff I was putting out, it was all hype driven. I released like a quick montage, which was, I tried to make people really hyped up for Modern Warfare 2 before it came out, and then I had like the Marvel hype video, because I like getting people excited about something. I like seeing people be passionate about things. And I think that reflects when I currently make videos, is that I like being in this environment of positivity where people are like, yeah, this is awesome, you know. Well, every once in a while, people will be like, oh, this is stupid, you know, and you just got to embrace that stuff happens. But I think before you start getting into it and, you know, really diving in and dedicating time, you need to think about why do you want to do it, and would you even enjoy it? Because I've always, like I said, thought of myself as an entertainer, and for some reason I always thought I would get into like television or video or movies in some sort, and pretty much my YouTube channel is my outlet for that, or for my need to like tell stories or make short films or play video games.
Your creative release,
exactly.
more or less.
And I'd been an artist for so long, and drawing is a kind of a very personal thing unless you go to DeviantArt and do all that stuff. But I didn't really, never really interested in that as much. But then the YouTube thing just kind of happened, and I just went with it. I think elements of like humility are really good for people that are just jumping in, because you can't expect people, if you're new to this stuff, to be watching your videos for any reason, because they won't. It's the same thing with television. If like a new show comes on and it's on some channel that no one ever watches, and the show is only like mediocre, no one's going to watch it
unless you give it a hook or some kind
unless
of
you
marketing
give people
strategy.
a reason to watch it, or a reason to enjoy the things you're doing. It's just that element. And when I was first producing videos, that was it. The only thing is that it takes a lot of time, and it takes a lot of effort and a lot of thought to go into these things. The original episodes of The Online Warrior that had like the skits and everything would take me a couple of days to put like the live action video of me talking into the camera and going over the gameplay, and learning how to edit that would take a few days. And when I had a full-time job working, you know, 8 hours a day, 5 days a week in an office, and then coming home and doing that, it's rough.
Oh yeah. No social life at that
Yeah,
point.
I essentially didn't, and I did that for like 6 months, and it took a physical toll on me as well, because I started getting panic attacks, and I started like having mad anxiety for no reason. I thought I was dying. I thought I had like a heart attack, and they're like, nope, you have anxiety. And it's like, really? I'm the most chill out freaking person that you could ever meet. Like, what the hell?
Gotta make that next upload deadline.
Yeah, it was weird. It was like, yeah, trying to figure out how am I going to get this effect to go off, or, you know, trying to balance a personal life at that point. But it was, luckily I had a very understanding wife who was, you know, extremely supportive of all this, and she just helped me out throughout the whole thing. And through this process, I was able to build like a YouTube channel. And then here we go, we have The Online Warrior.
Awesome. Well, thanks for your time. Before we go, one last question.
Yeah.
Your opinions on people who comment spam. I know this is a particularly isolated phenomenon.
Oh, like
at
stuff
least
on Respawn where they try to like give a reason why you should go to their channel, and then they post them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been kind of on a crusade to block those guys, but I kind of wanted to get your take on the whole notion
It's
of it.
annoying, and I can understand what they're doing, is that they're going to a video that'll have a lot of views and stuff like that to get attention towards their videos, but it's not the way to do it. If you have something that's truly interesting and people will watch, there's a chance that you'll build a following off that. It might be small, it might not be much at all, but you will start building people to follow it. Yeah, I absolutely, I despise it as well. I get that quite a bit on my channel recently too.
Oh wow, sub for sub, box for box.
Yeah. Oh, that stuff. If you want to talk about sub for sub things, I swear, dude. That's the stuff that bugs me the most. When it's like you find somebody's channel and I would
0 active subs.
Yeah, I would constantly go to channels. Like when I started like researching this YouTube thing, I was figuring out how people got their subscriber bases and stuff like that. And you find a guy that's got like 120,000 people subscribed to his channel and watching, and he uploads a video and it gets 6,000 views. It's like, what? And he would upload a video like every few days, and this wouldn't even hit 10,000. Like that doesn't even make any sense. And it's that sub for sub thing. It's that they hammered the heck out of sites that do stuff like that, and they recently got really hurt from it because of YouTube killing inactive subs.
Oh yeah.
I can't even imagine if I went back and checked those guys again to see how many subs they actually have now. But yeah, it's useless. Like, there's no reason building a subscriber count if those people aren't going to watch your videos.
There you go, Maximilian. Famous for Call of Duty and fighting games, telling you guys not to freaking take shortcuts on your YouTube channel.
No, it's not worth it, and it doesn't get you anything. It's a number, and then you get something out of it, and then no one watches your videos, and then you're totally stuck.
All right. Well, thanks a lot for your time, man.
Thank
I
you.
really appreciate it.
Oh, why, he's on fire, though! Come on! He's on fire!
One more!
Oh, why, he's on fire, though!
Player 1 wins.
He's on fire! I don't understand.